Today's class we can start. The angle of depression on the top and bottom of 8-meter tall building. So from this only up to here, whatever you have read, according to that you have to start drawing the diagram only. So it is given that angle of depression of the top and a bottom of a 8-meter tall building from the top of a multi-story building. So two buildings are there. So one, the height is must be higher than the other because it's angle of depression only. So we completed like this. So the angle of depression of the top and bottom of a 8-meter tall building from the top of a multi-story building. So multi-story building is here, and here angle of depression from the top is 8-meter building only. Okay, then you write it top here and here bottom. So to the bottom also one angle of depression is there. So completing angle of depression we required a horizontal line, right? So the first angle will be small only, that is 30 degree, and next 45 degree. Once we completed 30, we have to complete here only. So here also horizontal line is required. So here 30 degree and 45 degrees ending here. So the same line, since alternate interior angle we are making, so 45 degree here it will come. Now you understood the diagram. Now we can go to this here because many questions we already done. Find the height of the multi-story building and the distance between the two building. So the distance between the two building is the ED only. It is taken as x meter. If it is x here, here also x. This is 8 means here also 8. So the total height is h means h minus 8 is the remaining height. Now here also we have to get two right triangles. Which are the right triangles in the diagram? BCA and a EDA only. So BCA and a EDA. This much if you understood, then you can do the calculations very easily. So the same explanation is given. The height of the multi-story building is 8, height of the tall building is 8 meter. Angle of depressions respectively 30 and 45. Then the distance between the two building is x meter only. So either we should calculate ED or we should calculate BC only. So BC is also x here, and CD is 8 means CD also 8 because it's a rectangle. We can mark a 90 degree there also. Now AD equal to AC plus CD. What is AD? The total length h we have taken. So AC means the remaining height h minus 8. Whatever we have explained, that only here we have given explanation. Since the descriptive part, this also carries mark in the trigonometry application of the trigonometry section. Term 2 examination, you are having descriptive questions are there. So this part also carries some mark. So don't leave that also. Now two triangle we told BCA and EDA, that is same as AD only. BCA, which triangle is come, which ratio is coming? 30 only. Now we are taking opposite side by adjacent side, tan 30 only. So AC by BC, just to substitute. From there we are getting the value x only. So x equal to root 3 into h minus 8 we got. Now tan 45, which is the another triangle EDA, right? So tan 45 we have written 1 equal to h by x only, x equal to h only. So h and x are the same values. H equal to root 3 into h minus 8 only. This is wrong only. Actually the root is not there for everything. Only root 3 bracket h minus 8. Right? So we got here after the expansion with a root 3h minus 8 root 3. Here also h is there, h are on one side and numbers are on the one side. And what is the next step? We after h equal to 8 root 3 by root 3 minus 1, we cannot keep like this. Rationalize the denominator must be done. So we will get 8 root 3 into root 3 plus 1 divided by 3 root 3 square minus a square minus b square form only. So it is 4 root 3 into root 3 plus 1 only. So 3 you can, root 3 you can multiply and you can do 4. So where you need explanation means this side only you need explanation. Tan 30 equal to, see the diagram, AC by BC. right? AC is h minus 8. We have already calculated. It is x only. So here we have substituted 1 by root 3. That is the value of tan root 3. And it is equal to h minus 8 by x. Cross multiply. And we have written the value for x only. Now what is another diagram? The diagram is AED. Another right angle triangle. There also tan 45 we have considered. Tan 45 is AD by ED only. So 1 equal to h by x. From this equation you know that x and h are same only. So h equal to h root 3 minus 8 root 3. After the multiplication you will get it. So once we got the value h, we are bringing expanding this side and bringing on one side and solving for s, and also solving for h, and we are doing the rationalizing the denominator. So h is equal to 4 root 3 into root 3 plus 1. Just to multiply because h and x are equal only. So what is the height of the multi-story building? And it is same as the distance between the two building also, right? So both answer is same only. The last step we have multiplied with the root 3 only. So the next question. From the top of a 7-meter building, the angle of elevation or the top of the cable is 60 degree. Angle of depression of its foot is 45 degree. Define the height of the tower. So here what happens, two buildings are there here also. One is angle of elevation, one is angle of depression. Elevation is from the 7-meter building, the angle of elevation is 60 degrees. So first we will complete angle of elevation. So horizontal line, and here it is, okay, from the top of the 7-meter building only, not bottom and the top, we called only top. We are getting angle of elevation to the top of the cable tower is here, isn't it? So here we are getting 60 degree. Now angle of depression to the foot, so foot here only, right? Depression means downward we have to go, so the line of sight is here. So from this horizontal line of sight, it is 45 degree. Understood? The same diagram only I'm explaining once again only. Now tell me, if it is 7-meter, what about this also? This also 7-meter only. Now height of this cable tower, that is equal to CD. So compared to last question, we can make it as the remaining height is CE as a h minus 7. Now same rule, we will get two right triangles. Which are the right triangles? ACE and AED. We are getting the two right triangles. So the same explanation here we have written. So here what happens, height of the building is 7-meter, height of that cable tower is CD, elevation 60 and depression 45 degree. So after that ED and AB equal to 7-meter, CD equal to CE plus CE plus a 7, right? So tan 45 we have taken, tan 45 is equal to ED by AE only, right? ED by tan 45, which triangle they have taken? Triangle equal to AED only. Opposite side is 7 and the adjacent side is AE. I should write first, right? So here we should write AE first. Okay, they have used that ABD triangle. Okay, okay, ABD triangle they have considered the same concept. Okay, that way also we can go. Okay, triangle ABD we can go because you already know that angle of depression and angle of elevations are same only. So here this 45 here we have made as a 45 only. So the triangle they have used as a triangle ABD only. Tan 45 equal to AB by BD equal to 1. Then we are substituting 7 as a AB. Then we are going for BD. Now instead of this triangle, we can use triangle AED also. Triangle AED also we can use. There also tan 45 we can write. Here angle is which one? This is 90 degree, right? So this is hypotenuse only. So opposite side is 7-meter divided by AE only. So 1 equal to 7 by AE. But AE equal to ABD only. So BD we can calculate, right? So BD equal to 7 centimeter. This way also it is correct. Here also it is correct only. So BD equal to 7. Now what is the next triangle? Tan ACE only. Tan 60 we should write opposite side by adjacent side, CE by AE only. Tan 60 is root 3. Then CE by 7. It is equal to CE equal to 7 root 3. So we got two values. One is for BD, another one is for CE. Now what is asked in the question? CD is asked in the question. CD we have already calculated that CE plus 7 only. CE value substituted and its answer is 7 into root 3 plus 1 meter only. Next question. The angle of elevation of the top of the building from the foot of the tower is 30 degree and the angle of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60 degree. So what happens here? Two diagrams are there. The angle of elevation from the top of the building from the foot of the tower is 30 degree. So here it is a tower. If the tower is 50-meter high, so this is tower and it is the top and it is foot. Next here it is building, top of the building, then foot of the building. These many terms if you know, it is easy to draw. Angle of elevations to the top of the building, that means to the A. From the foot of the tower, from D, the angle of elevation is 30 degree, right? Next, the angle of elevation, the top of the tower here means C, from the foot of the building it is 60. So it's a clear diagram only. The tower is 50-meter height. Find the height of the building. Here also we have to name whatever we have done. CD is the tower, AB is the building, 30 and 60 are both are angle of elevation only. Then CD equal to 50. Now two triangles we are getting. What is the two triangles? CDB. First triangle they taken. So tan 60 we can give. Okay, 1 second. CD B only. Okay, tan 60. CDB means tan 60. What is the opposite side? CD. And what is adjacent side? BD. So root 3 equal to 50 by BD. So from this BD, we are calculating 50 by root 3. What is tan 30 now? Same AB by BD. Same rule only. AB by BD. And what is the tan 30 value? That is 1 by root 3. This part, if you substitute correctly, cross multiply, then according to the question, what is the unknown value that we should go? So here we already calculated BD, that BD also we can substitute here, and AB we can calculate. So both the means AB is the height of the building only. Okay, height of the building only asked here. So AB is the purpose to get it. So AB we calculated 50 by 3 meter only. So here also what we required, two right triangles is required with the help of the unknown and known quantities and T ratios. So we are going to solve the question only. So once the diagram you completed, you form the equation like this and a triangle you write correctly, then tan 60, tan 30 to be written. From that, you have to form the equations. From a point on the bridge across the river, the angle of depression of the banks on the opposite sides of the river are 30 and 45 degree. If the bridge is at the height of the 30 meter from the banks, find the width of the river. From a point on the bridge across the river, the angle of depression of the banks on the opposite sides of the river are 30 degree and 45 degree. So the first we will have a okay. Now point is on the bridge. From this, angle of depressions are 30 degree. So from this point, one end of the river we will have an angle of depression, another end also we will have an angle of depressions. If angle of depression to be marked, what is the first condition? We should draw the horizontal line. So this side it is 30 means here also what is the angle we should write? It is also 30 only. Next here also 45 means here also 45 only. So from this point, we should draw the perpendicular to complete the right triangle. So either of the side of PD, according to the diagram, you will get you two right triangles only. So from that right triangles, we can go for tan 30 and tan 45 formulas. Then we can get the answer. So the bridge is at the height of 30 meters. So PD equal to 30. Now A and B represents the points on the opposite sides of the river. AB is the width of the river. P is on the point of the bridge which is at the height of 30 meter, and AB equal to AD plus DP only. Now triangle APD we are getting. From that what should be written? I should mark here 30, then only it will be easy for you. Here also 45. Okay. Now tan 30 opposite side is PD divided by AD. What is the tan 30 value? 1 by root 3. PD by AD. Then AD we are calculating because PD we must substitute here, it is 30. So AD equal to 30 root 3 meter only. Now triangle PBD, which ratio to be taken? Tan 45. Tan 45 means opposite side by the adjacent side, PD by BD only. That means PD and BD are equal because it is one only here. PD equal to PD. PD height is given 30 according to the question. Therefore BD also equal to 30 meter only. Now we should calculate the length of the river or width of the river only. We have to calculate. That means AB to be calculated. Check the diagram. AB means AD plus DB, right? So this is the length of the river. So we have calculated AD here and we have calculated BD here. Both we should be add, and that is the final answer. So 30 into 1 plus root 3 meter only. So this question you can simplify easily. Root 3 you put the value 1.732, then multiply with the 30 only. Two poles of equal heights are standing opposite to each other on either sides of the road, which is 80-meter wide. From a point between them on the road, the angle of elevation at the top of the poles are 60 degree and 30 degree. Find the height of the poles and the distance of the point from the poles only. So two poles of equal height. So when you are saying that the height of AB is H, means CD is also H only, right? If it is taken capital H, then CD is capital also. H, capital H only we have to take. What is the distance between them? The distance between them is 80 meter only. Now any point between them or between the road we have taken, and angle of elevation is marked 60 degree and then 30 degree. So while drawing the diagram you make it little clear that when it is a more angle the distance will be less, and it is a less angle the distance will be more. But it is nothing to do with the diagram, it's a rough diagram only you are doing. So what is the concept here? First we will have a two poles of equal height. Now a point on the road is taken. We are drawing a angle of elevation from this point and here marking the angles, right? So this is the diagram we have got clearly. Now what is written here? Distance between the poles is 80. Point of observation is O. We have taken angle of elevation both the case 60 and 30, and AB and CD are the poles same height only. Now two triangles we have to get a ABO and a CDO only. So what is tan 60 here? AB by BO. In which triangle we have taken ABO. So I'll mark here 90 degrees, so no confusion will be the next. Tan 60 value is root 3 AB by BO, then BO equal to AB by root 3 only. AB and CD are the same height, right? So tan 30 equal to CD. Another triangle we have taken, which is that triangle CDO. Tan 30 equal to CD by DO. It is equal to, this implies 1 by root 3 equal to CD by B 80 minus B only. 80 is what is the distance? Total distance only, from that BO is cancelled because we need only COD only, right? So tan 30 means DO or OD only. For that total distance 80 minus BO we have taken. So 80 minus BO means CD into root 3. Two unknowns are coming here, right? So what is the next step? BO should be substituted. So using the first one we can write that BO equal to AB root 3 only. So 80, BO we are keeping and substituting AB root 3, and 80 we are taking to this side, or CD by root 3 we are taking to this side. So we will get 80 minus AB by root 3 only. So like that we have to do here. And what is the next concept? Is solve for AB. So how we are doing this one? AB BO equal to AB by root 3 only. So 80 minus AB by root 3 equal to CD root 3. CD and AB are equal. So this we became AB root 3. Got this point? So what we have done? We have replaced the AB with the CD. That is why we are getting the equation like this. 80 minus BO value we have substituted. Later what we have done? CD and AB are the equal height. So we are replaced the CD with the AB only. Now what we can solve? We can solve for AB. What is the value for AB? We are getting 20 root 3 only. After getting 20 root 3, what we should do? That means height of the poles we have calculated. AB and CD we got. Now one more is left for us. What is the distance of these points? Also ask the height of the poles and the distance of the point from the poles only. So we should calculate BO and DO only. So BO value we are already having AB by root 3 only. So AB is 20 root 3, so it is 20 only. Now total length 80 we got, right? So here it is 20, means the remaining length, that is OD, that is equal to 60. So this is from the 80 concept also we have to use, right? So here BO by formula we are calculating, from the 80 we are using this one. So the height of the pole equal to 20 root 3 and the points from the pole equal to 20 meter and 60 meter only. So what is the concept? We have used two right triangles, and in the two right triangles we have calculated what is tan 30 and tan 60, and the AB and the CD we have taken as the height of the pole only. So both have equal length h only. So if you are having confusion, AB and CD, first only assume it is equal to h. Then tan 60 ratios we have formed, from that BO we have written. Tan 30, what happens? We are having 80 minus BO equal to CD root 3. So two terms we have replaced. One is BO and another one is CD. So we will get an equation in terms of AB, and AB value we have calculated. AB equal to 20 root 3 only. Now what is the next step? What is the distance of this point from the poles is there? That means BO we should calculate and OD we have calculated. So what is the first step we are calculating? What BO we are calculating first, that is equal to 20, because we already having the formula here, right? Now after that DO should be calculated. DO equal to 80 minus 20 equal to 60 only. So these are the two questions asked in this question. Okay. Next also depression question only. An aeroplane at an altitude of 200 meters. So already C is the aeroplane, 200 meter is the altitude from the ground. Observes the angle of depressions of the opposite points on the banks of the river are 45 and 60 degree. So angle of depression means at the level of C we have to draw a horizontal line, right? Okay. Opposite sides only. Now opposite points on the two banks. So here one is there, here also one is there. So line of sight. Here also line of sight. This height is already given, that is 200. Now here this side angle of depression means horizontal line we have drawn. So it is 60 degree and this side it is 45. So if it is 60 means what is the concept here? Here also 60 and here also 45. So we'll get two right triangles. Which are the two triangles? ADC. Now see the diagram. ADC and BDC. Now, which are the equations we should form? Tan 60 we should form, tan 45 we should form. Now, what is asked? The width of the river. That means AB length is asked. This length, it is taken as A and it is B. So, this length is asked. So, A plus B is calculated. So, tan 60 ratio should be formed first and tan 45 ratio should be formed next. Then we should add both. That is equal to 200 into 1 plus root 3 by 3 only. So tan 60 how will get a CD by AD, tan 30 tan 45 what will get a CD by DB only. So AD we are calculating here and DB we are calculating here. That means A we are getting 200 root 3 by 3 and B we are getting just 200 only. So now we are adding A plus B for getting the width of the river. So the final answer is 200 into 1 plus root 3 by 3 only. Okay. A vertical tower stands on a horizontal plane and is surmounted by a vertical flagstaff of height h. At a point on the plane, the angle of elevation of the bottom and top of the flagstaff are alpha and beta respectively. Prove that the height of the tower is h tan alpha by tan beta minus tan alpha. This question we have already solved with the numericals. Here they have not given any numerical value. They had given the alphabets only, algebraic way only. So in terms of tan alpha and tan beta, we should get the answer. So the same rule only, the vertical tower stands on the horizontal plane. So vertical tower we have to draw and flagstaff on the flag on the top of the tower. So tower height BC, that is equal to y meter we are taken, and this flag we have taken as a h, right? So we got a y and h respectively for that one. Now alpha and beta are the alpha for which one? Angle of elevation of the bottom, and top the angle of elevation is beta. So alpha is this much only and beta is the bigger angle here. Alpha and beta we got. Now prove that the height of the tower, that is y, isn't it? Height of the tower we have taken as a y. We have to solve for y. You will get as a h tan alpha by tan beta minus tan alpha. So here also we will get two right triangles. Which is the angle 90 degrees? C only. Now which are the two triangles? We have to take a BCD and a ACD. Next, what is the tan alpha here? Opposite side by adjacent side. So BC by CD. So tan alpha equal to y by x. From this x value we are taken x equal to y by tan alpha only. Cross multiplication, nothing else. And similarly, triangle ACD we have taken. From that tan beta is written. So total length AC and adjacent side is CD. So tan beta equal to h plus y divided by x. H is the y is the tower height and flag height is h. Total is h plus y. So what is x here? X equal to h plus y by tan beta. Now if you look at the first and second question, both the side left side is x only. So it is equal like this. Now cross multiply we have to do. So y tan beta equal to h plus y into tan alpha. Expand that one, h tan alpha plus y tan alpha. We have multiplied with the tan alpha there. Now tan alpha we have to bring it to y only because the height of the tower is asked, right? So y terms are on one side. So y tan beta minus y tan alpha, here h tan alpha only. So y common, it is equal to h tan alpha divided by tan beta minus tan alpha. This rule is our cross multiplication rule only, but don't feel bad, take tension and all while seeing the tan and the tan alpha like that. Everything is rule is same only. So if you are forming tan alpha tan beta like this, you make the equation for x, because x is not required for us. We need only y, the height of the tower only. So we are making the equation for x and equating 1 and 2. This part I think no need of explanation for you because it's just a cross multiplication and bring the terms which we required, y only we required. So for y we are writing the equations. You will see the terms, then you will get how to do this type of the questions. Already we have applied these questions in the numerical part, the same rule only. We have to draw the diagram correctly, and from this we have to go for the tan alpha and tan beta rule. You will get two right triangle rules, tan alpha and tan beta only. From there what value we have suggested? X we have calculated. After calculating x, we should equate both one, and both equations are simplified by using the cross multiplication method and solve for y. That means the height of the tower equal to y only. Y equal to h tan alpha by h tan alpha by tan beta minus tan alpha only. Now the next level of the question is a difficult only. So later we can go for that questions. I'll explain this one after coming to school one more time. We can go for this question. The angle of elevation of the cloud from a point h meter above the lake has a measure alpha, and the angle of depression of its reflection in the lake has a measure beta. Prove that the height of the cloud equal to. I not written that answer there. H into tan alpha by plus tan beta divided by tan beta minus tan alpha should get. Prove that or find the height of the cloud we can make it. So what is the question here? So angle of elevation of the cloud from a point h meter above the lake. So first we should have a lake level, isn't it? Cloud is here. For us everything is a point and only. So it is h meter above the lake up to here h, right? Okay. Next above the has a measure, and it is making an angle of the elevation. Sorry, angle of elevation of a cloud from a point h meter above the lake. This is h. Horizontal level, and here it is making alpha, right? This is the first part of the line. Angle of elevation of the cloud. Once again I'll read. Okay. angle of elevation of the cloud from a point h meter above the lake. So above the lake, h meter should be taken. From that angle of elevation to be marked, it is alpha, and angle of depression of its reflection in the lake measures are beta. So from the lake, it will have a reflection here to that beta, right? So the question is that what is the distance between lake and a reflection? What is the distance between lake and a reflection? So here it is cloud, its image is here, isn't it? You already studied in the mirror and all. What is the distance between the object and the mirror is same as the object and the sorry, object and the mirror is same as object and the image. So here what will get it? I'll take it as a mirror and write here object and write it is a image. So what is the distance between the object to mirror? That is same as mirror to image. So here what happens, it is h, and the remaining distance it is taken as a x, means what is the total distance? X plus h. So from the lake also it is happened to be x plus h. That is the point where we are doing the error. This concept we should use. What is the distance between the object and the mirror is same as mirror and the image. So u and v, you have learned that words and all in the physics class. The same concept only here we are using. So once again I will draw the diagram. What is given in the question? The angle of elevation of a cloud from a point h meter above the lake. So lake to be drawn, h meter above, angle of elevation, it is alpha. So here h, the remaining distance is x we have taken. Now the same object here, cloud is there, and image we have to form here. So here angle of depression from this point. So it is image we will write. So the distance between the lake and the image will be, it is x plus h. What is the distance between the lake and the cloud? It is same as lake and the image of the cloud. So we got here x plus h. Now what is the concept for us here? Beta is there. Now we should use two right triangles. So this angle is 90-degree. Okay, so that concept tan alpha to be formed, tan beta should be formed. So what is tan alpha here? Pm by OM only. So tan alpha means Pm by OM, right? So Pm equal to X only for us. So X by OM is same as the ground level. So AN we have made that for. So AN equal to X by tan alpha we will get. One more step I'll write. AN equal to X by tan alpha, which is same as x cot alpha only. Next, OM P dash, that means P dash is the image for the cloud they have used. So x plus h and h, that is the tan beta is formed. Tan beta is from this, which triangle it is getting? OMP only, which is P dash. OMP dash, we are getting the tan beta only, right? Okay, so opposite side, that is x plus h is up to lake and above h will come. So x plus 2h. So x plus 2h by an. Now here also what we will get? An equal to x plus 2h by tan beta. That is same as x plus 2h into cot beta only. So both are equal to an only. Now what is the next step for us? We should equate. So x cot alpha equal to x plus 2h cot beta only. X are on one side. Again cot should be changed as a tan. So 1 by tan alpha minus tan beta. Take the LCM. X tan beta minus tan alpha divided by tan alpha into tan beta equal to 2h by tan beta. So here also we can go for this one. An equal to x tan alpha. x by tan alpha. Here also x plus 2h tan beta also. There also, that way also we can start, and after solving what will happen, you'll get the answer height to the x equal to 2h tan alpha by tan beta minus tan alpha. So let us try this way also. X by tan alpha. Cross multiply x tan beta equal to x tan alpha plus 2h tan alpha only. So x are on one side. You'll get a tan beta minus x tan alpha equal to 2h tan alpha. So x common, tan beta minus tan alpha. So solve for x now. 2h tan alpha by tan beta minus tan alpha. Now height of the cloud is given by x plus h only. So once again we have to substitute like this, x plus h only. So after that we will substitute for x, then h will be there, take the LCM and solve. You will get h into tan alpha plus tan beta. Okay. Okay, h into tan alpha plus tan beta divided by tan beta minus tan alpha. You may can understand of this question once you join the school back. We can explain once again this question because time is very less. So with this today's class I am winding up.